Gunline. Fire mission coming down. I'm your host, Lopez, and you're listening to the On the Gunline podcast midweek memo for November 3rd, 2020. You know what that means. You know what today is, Cruz?
Today's election day, homie.
Motherfucking election day. If we were out on the gun night on the field right now, what were we talking about?
There's only one topic that people be talking about today on the gun line.
It would be. Do you wipe your ass from balls to asshole or asshole to balls? Still wondering that one. The public wants to know.
Hey, what type of weird motherfucker goes butthole to balls? What?
Yeah, this guy right here. I go, what do you mean? I wipe down and then I swoop to the side.
But no, it's got to hit your sack or something. Then what if it gets on the taint area?
Yeah, it collects around the taint and then you just swoop. You clean it off. But then I realized I play DJ while I'm there too. Because I start, hitting the sides, making sure everything's all clean. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's like eating your motherfucking pizza backwards.
Well, if it's stuffed crust.
Fucking, I guess so.
Yeah. Got you there, motherfucker. So, yeah, what we'll be talking about on the gun line would definitely be who our next president-elect is going to be on that fucking bully pulpit, as they call it. Dude, I'm going crazy. I can't wait to fucking start seeing the new reports coming in. I was trying to put it on the fucking YouTube up here, but unfortunately, it's not going to work. So
yeah, I tried earlier before we started, and it said nothing. It said nothing was starting until 7 my time. So I'm like, shit, that's still a ways to go. And you know how it is, man. We're gonna be up till 2 a.m. And then they're gonna say, still counting mail-in ballots.
Yeah, that's gonna be bullshit. I mean, we'll see what happens, dude. Honestly, I want to be completely honest here. If I would have voted, it probably would have been for Joe Jorgensen. And it would have been simply because it's a protest vote. I know she wouldn't win, but I know that if we get enough motherfuckers to vote third party, it would be a viable option next time. It's just, I personally am tired of seeing the same two fucking parties on the goddamn debate stage. Throw in a motherfucking third party in there, man. Let the motherfuckers get their voice in. And if they come out kooky, let them come out kooky. But at least they had an opportunity. You know what I mean?
Definitely think they should let the third party on there. I don't like the what is it, 15% that they need to get on the debate stage?
Some kind of
something like that. Well, what I don't say is why. For one, why? Two, where's that coming from? Because we saw what polls looked like last year, because they're doing the same shit this year. I think one poll last year said 98.1% chance of Clinton winning. Like, come on, give me a fucking break. And those are the same people saying, oh, she doesn't have enough support. She doesn't, the polls aren't showing that she's got enough support to get on there, which I probably wouldn't have voted for. I mean, I'll be quite honest. After that shit Chuk said about her, I was like, wow, okay, maybe she's not like, which I have a lot of libertarian leanings.
Again, I don't think that she would win, but it would be more of a protest vote so that these two major parties could get their fucking act together, man. I mean, we're getting what fucking South Park said, a church sandwich and a motherfucking douchebag for fucking elections. You know what I'm saying? And then what makes it even worse, dude, I mean, all this fucking talk about diversity and fucking, we're going to get, younger blood in there. We got two fucking 70-year-olds with their feet already in the ground.
Yeah.
White males running again for president. So whatever. It could also
now the white male thing doesn't bother me so much as the 70 fucking almost 80 years old shit. Like, that's like, come on, man. These guys could drop at any time.
Exactly, dude.
Now I do, especially.
Go ahead.
Now, I guess, Trump's a lively dude. Like, honestly, he doesn't act like it. What is he, 77, 76? I probably should have checked that before we started this. But
fact check here. We're on the gun line.
Yeah, so he fucking 95. Okay, that's what we're gonna go with. I mean, he certainly doesn't act like it, but it doesn't change the fact any minute now he could have some crazy shit going on. Like, I've talked to people who, like, are we allowed? I'm not even sure if we're allowed to talk about this. If they're allowed to talk to us about what happened, I don't know. But I would say I've talked to people who can definitely verify. Yeah, that motherfucker only sleeps like 4 hours, and he's up at 5 o'clock in the morning working.
Damn. I mean, think about it, dude. His Twitter alone tells you how much he sleeps. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know, dude. And then
Like,
honestly,
can't be
dude,
good for you.
I'm putting it like this. I'll put it to all Americans out there. In the last 4 years, before this COVID shit, what has changed? What has fucking changed because of that president? I'll even double it. In the last 8 years, 12 years, what has changed in your life?
Okay,
Now,
I
for
can say,
you, you get your annual increase with the budget.
yeah, that's two things. Two things. The two biggest things for me, and these are pretty fucking important things. My pay raises went up, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're getting real raises now that than what we weren't getting before. Second, I went down a tax bracket. My tax bracket went down by 3%.
Right on.
So people don't realize when you have a dual, like, I don't know, I think so many of us, like the husband's the only one who works,
Right.
and I'm not sure everyone's case, and that was our case for a while. Now our kids are older, so it doesn't matter, you know. My wife's a stay-at-home mom, kids grew up, doesn't need to be there anymore, so she works. So now you have that dual income. I jumped up a tax bracket really fucking fast.
Oh,
And then once he's made those changes, I was like, oh, I'm no longer in the 25%. Now I'm 22%. That's good. That's good enough for me.
it's money in your pockets. You know?
Yeah, that's yeah.
So, and then let me ask you something. What's the deal with celebrities out there endorsing motherfuckers like we give a shit who the fuck they're voting for, bro?
Oh God.
Uh,
I I don't know. Like we don't like, I get it. Everyone has their opinion. I'm not gonna take that away from you. Okay, you got your opinion. Got it.
right.
But to be so arrogant as to think that you're gonna sway everyone else or that we actually think that you're real people, like we don't think you're real people, okay?
Right.
Let's be real here, man. You're here for our entertainment.
Thank
You're
you.
the fucking joker of the court, all right? Like you're here to entertain me. Like I'll be like I love Captain America. Like I think that dude plays a great Captain America. Winter Soldier is by far one of my favorite movies of all time. It's in like
Right.
my top 10, top 5 list, okay? I don't give a fuck that you hate Donald Trump. With all that considered, no. You think because you played a soldier that soldiers have some type of respect for you, dude?
Right.
This okay. Oh man, you're gonna get me on a tangent now because
Go
these
ahead,
celebrities
baby. You
drive me
own it. Go
crazy.
ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna finish off with Chris Evans, then I'm gonna get to these motherfuckers going to different states. So Chris Evans, I was an article in Esquire, I think. He was talking about Tom Brady, okay, about there being a MAGA hat in Tom Brady's locker. He's
Right.
like, I don't know, man. He's like, I love him, and I don't know if I can support that. He's with. I mean, maybe he's changed his mind. I can try, but I may just have to cut ties right there because he's a Boston guy, a big time Patriots fan. Okay,
Okay.
I might have to cut ties. Really? You're gonna cut ties with Tom Brady? You get paid to make believe, and that's the greatest fucking football player of all time. You think he gives a fuck about what a pretender has to say about him? We're
Probably.
gonna know 100 years from now. We're gonna be talking about Tom Brady.
This is
A
true.
100 years from now, we'll be talking about the third guy to play Captain America. It's like just the arrogance of that. Like Tom Brady actually gives a fuck what this guy has to say.
For real, dude. Hey, can you hear me really well?
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay, because I want to make sure because fucking I think I was fucking with the settings on the mic, dude. It trips me out because like you were saying, dude, these motherfuckers think like their stature or their popularity is gonna influence my vote, dude. No,
Yeah,
like for example, I'll give you an example. Brett Favre. Brett Favre endorsed Donald Trump,
yeah,
and I'm like thinking to myself, okay, cool. I don't give a fuck. I love you as a football player. You're the reason I became a Packers fan, but I don't give a fuck who you're voting for. Let's be honest. Whatever happened in the days of people just not giving a fuck? Oh, actually, it was more of a people felt like it was rude to ask who are you voting for.
yeah. You didn't talk about. I think I might have talked about this on the last one where, like, in the TV show I watched, like they didn't even bring the main character refused to even say who he was voting for because it wasn't a thing.
Right.
Man, dude, another. So I don't know if you heard about this. These celebrities, Adam Scott's one, but uh, they go to different states and they go door to door in different states to get people to vote for certain. The thing that bugs me about that is like, hey, I get it. Like, hey, that's you're Democrat or whatever you want.
Right.
You don't fucking live in that state and you don't live in that fucking neighborhood. Why
Mm-hmm.
the fuck do you think you have any say whatsoever in what happens? What do you think gives you the right to even go? Like, you don't know this. You really don't even know the fucking guy. All you know is he's blue. So you want to, and that bugs the shit out of me, man. Like, you do not live in that state. I mean, this goes both ways. Like, let's say Kid Rock coming around here trying to get everyone to, like,
Right.
come on, man. You don't fucking live here. You don't fucking live here. Why do you think you have some sort of opinion about how I should vote? I care about what happens right here in this household.
Right. And just to throw out, you're starting to sound like fucking Biden with the come on, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, dude. It just
I'm gonna
just
fucking kill myself.
dude, it's just a trip, man. Like, I mean, all these motherfuckers out there. That's why when I saw that one about that Amy Schumer bitch talking about that she's supporting Biden, I'm like, oh, that's it. Cancel it.
Yeah.
Over.
It's no the word like I was like I'm about to go vote, and then as I'm about to vote, I'm on my phone fucking around. Oh shit. There's a Billie Eilish. That Billie Eilish I said she
Yeah.
just changed my mind. I guess I better go vote Biden. She fucking get the fuck out of here.
Dude, I thought my values were one sort of way, and if it wasn't for this celebrity, I would have never seen the fucking wrongs of my goddamn decisions.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Thank you, Billie Eilish.
And I think yeah, exactly like what it comes down to, man, is like your lives, the way we see it, and this is what your life is not my life. We are not rich. We are not millionaires. We don't have the luxury of saying, yeah, we should pay more taxes. We don't have the luxury of all that shit. So whatever issues you have and your concerns, they're not my concerns.
Mhm.
Some people don't care about them because they don't seem real. They don't seem they're just not genuine because it is an actor like that dude fucking Star Wars kid, the black dude.
Sorry,
He
bro.
was in the new Star Wars.
I'd never watched anything above the new Star Wars. So
Fuck, I can't remember his name. Like when I saw he did a Black Lives Matter thing, and he was like getting real emotional about it. I was like, man, you're a good actor, man. You're just faking this shit right now. Like we've all seen you cry on TV. Like I don't believe anything you're saying right now.
how can you
Like
try to take them genuine when you've seen them act? You know, you've won awards
yeah,
the way that you act. So,
yeah. Like the fucking person on Twitter saying they're raising their kids gender neutral. Yeah, I'm gonna take your fucking advice on stuff.
yeah,
Get
dude.
out of here.
Yeah, gender neutral shit. Don't. That's a whole other fucking podcast right there, man.
Oh God.
Bro. I, I'm telling you, my daughter's 10 years old. My daughter comes to tell me that she thinks that she's a boy. I'll be like, get your motherfucking ass back in the goddamn bedroom, you 10-year-old, and you just be gone. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
18. And then, you want to make that decision, go ahead. But come on.
I'm gonna tell you right now. In my house, it's not even 18. It's when you move out. So if you're 19 and you still live with me, no, no, I'm still paying for you to fucking live. When you move out and can pay for yourself, then you do what you want. But so our oldest, when he was 18, I remember somebody said his older sister says, "Well, he is 18 now." I was like, nah, fam. Hey, I'm still paying for that kid to survive. He does what the fuck I say.
Oh, no, you're right about that. I'm just saying, as far as like, her gender shit, once
Yeah,
once she's old enough to understand, I'll be like, okay, I believe you. You know what I'm saying? But at this time,
yeah.
you
Oh, at 10,
don't even know how to wipe your asshole correctly.
he'd eat Snickers I don't know, but yeah, I tell him they'll eat Snickers all fucking day for dinner and stuff. Like, get out of here.
Exactly. Dude, I mean, I don't know, man. Fuck it. At the same time, and maybe it's because of shit like that. I've been told I'm insensitive, by the way, recently.
Mm,
I was told I was insensitive, and this came from work. So check this,
no,
of
of course.
course. So check this out, man. Of all things, um, somebody recently passed away at work. All right, and mind you, I met this person maybe twice in 5 years, and it's somebody that's pretty high up. Pretty very fucking high up. You know what I'm saying? So it was an email that got sent out, and I saw it, and I put it in our group chat like, oh man, I heard about this person dying. I guess apparently you're not supposed to say dead anymore, or dying.
What?
Yeah, you're supposed to say pass away. Apparently,
Yeah.
that's what I think. That's the first one right there. And then secondly, because I noticed that it was time for me to clock out, I said, "Oh well, I have a good night." That's what I typed in there. Oh well,
Yeah.
And apparently the next morning, I got a little text on my messages saying, "Hey, be careful how you write things on the chat. It may come out as insensitive." And so like, okay, but I don't think I said anything insensitive. Like, then I get a screenshot of my fucking Skype message with an arrow pointing, oh, well, good night. Because about somebody who died. Again, I didn't know this person like that.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? Like, boohoo tears? Hey, hope you had a nice life. I wasn't trying to be rude. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I said, oh, well, fuck her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I saw my time was 10 o'clock out. I said, oh, well, y'all have a good night. Apparently that's insensitive, bro. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you gonna cry over some fucking person you didn't know? Like, come on.
come on. And I mean,
Come on, that's fine.
come on, let's bite it. Dude, I mean, it's just ridiculous to the point where I feel like angry because people are too fucking sensitive, bro. And I mean, how sensitive are people going to be after this fucking election?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. You know what? Let's say I didn't vote for Trump. Let's say I wasn't going. I was undecided. I was undecided on who I was going to vote. I wasn't involved in politics whatsoever. A part of me would vote for Trump just for the freak out, just to see the Trump derangement syndrome, just to see how bad it is. I want to see. Oh, I want it to happen again. I want to see Don Lemon get on there and fucking cry on TV and fucking.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
And you know what? I'm the same way, bro. I would vote just out of spite, just to see people fucking just go crazy. Dude, the day after the election last time, I had a coworker. I swear to God, she was in tears. Like, I can't believe
Oh God.
I can't believe it. And I'm thinking to myself, like, it doesn't fucking matter, dude. You're still gonna have to come in here, clock in day and day out.
Yeah.
Fucking sitting there. None of the decisions he's making is gonna affect you in any fucking way, except when we got our taxes that they paid us an extra, I think a couple hundred extra when they did away with some kind of tax with the companies.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some money in my shit, and my 401k look good. So
yeah, right. That's what people care about, man.
I'll tell you what, if they want to fucking really make changes within their fucking communities, that's where you got to start at, is within your fucking community. It's not the president's job to fucking make your community great. It's your community leaders to make your community great, and the fucking people who live there. Because you can take a picture of the hood today. It's the same picture of the hood 10 years ago, 10 years prior to that. Same thing with trailer parks, bro. You go to the trailer park, you take the trailer park ain't changed. No matter
no, it's just the same.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a trip, man. It's a fucking
trip. Like there's like so local, okay, like my sister. So things that affect her life, who knows? She lives in Florida, so there's no fucking state taxes. Like, but normal people like to find a reason to bitch about stuff. You live in a fucking place where people move to from all over the country. But now one bad thing they have, and this is where local elections come into play. They had a well, okay? There's all these different things going on. The city or the county decided, okay, guys, we're switching all these people over to city water. They can no longer use the well. They have to use city water.
Okay.
So but here's the thing, they voted on, not the people, but the council or whatever, they voted on this. So they did not want to switch to city water. They liked the well.
Right.
They did not want, no, we're fine. We're good. They made the decision to move everyone in that area to city water. And then they forced everyone that was forced to move, anyone. So if you had to move to city water, you were then forced to pay the fucking costs to get everything done.
Oh, fuck.
Like that's local. And that's where your local election, like, oh, this guy did that. Okay, fuck him. We're not voting for him. And that's a local thing that affects them. That is money coming out of their pocket. But I fucking guarantee those people voted for that dude again.
Yeah, I do, because people don't pay attention to the small elections. It's like an HOA meeting, if you think about it. It's like an HOA.
Yeah.
If somebody's fucking around with your HOA, if you don't like the shit's working that's going on in your HOA, what do? You go in there, you get involved, and you make the differences. You get involved with the HOA or become part of the HOA. That's the way I'm starting to figure things out. You know what I'm saying? It's not president to fucking make your fucking state better. They have their own separate fucking politics in the state level, at the fucking county level, at the city level. You know what I'm saying? So which other cities are all shitty? Mostly the Democrat run. Why? Because they make all these fucking promises to people who are believing them that things are going to change for the positive, and it never happens, dude. They just take advantage. And like Chooks was saying that one day, bro. I grew up, thinking Democrat was the way I'm supposed to vote every fucking time, and I didn't know any better. I had not I'd never left LA. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Yeah.
get exposed to real shit until I got out of LA and got to know the country. What happens in LA doesn't affect what's going on in Iowa or in Idaho,
Yeah,
Indiana.
exactly. And that's what people don't get. Yeah.
Yeah, they call them flyover states like they fucking mean nothing. Dude, that's where a lot of our economy comes from. These are farmers that are fucking providing food for
Yeah.
for the rest of the country.
So I live in California.
I
We
started.
talked about that.
Go
No,
ahead.
no, you're good. So I got you. I lived in California. I lived in Northern California. Northern California is a fairly conservative area compared to, the rest of it. Now agriculture, like a large portion of agriculture that we get in America, it comes from Northern California. It's pretty much all that's out there. Okay. A lot of almost every like actual resource California has, almost not everything. So I don't need some asshole coming on Facebook. Actually, this look, I'm just generally speaking here, but agriculture and all those important things, water, all that stuff comes from Northern California, conservative area.
Mhm.
Those are the people providing food and everything else for everybody in the area. But none of their votes matter because LA County has 20 million fucking people.
Right.
So where I live in California, the average income is like 36,000. But yet a tiny 1100 square foot house still costs 250,000 because it's in California. All the people who actually make money have driven up the prices throughout the entire state, and the people who provide everything for the people in the lower part of the state are getting fucked over, and they're getting fucked out of all of it.
Right.
And you don't they just don't have a choice.
So get involved with your local politics, gentlemen and ladies. That's what it boils down to. On the gun line, this is the shit we'll be discussing right here. Something like this. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that pisses me off. Going back to insensitivity. This is one thing that I'm very sensitive to. I am not a Latinx. All right.
Oh god.
Hate that goddamn term, Latinx. I don't know who the fuck came up with that, but it's fucking retarded, y'all. Latinx, what is that supposed to even mean? In Spanish, it doesn't work. It's Latina or Latino. Maria, Mario, Juan, Juana. All right. There's no Juanex. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, and what's worse is when that was like a fringe idea and it's something that we all look at like, oh, what type of fucking college Berkeley stuff is that?
Mhm.
Then all of a sudden it started hitting mainstream and now you're seeing it in normal articles and normal people. What the fuck are you doing? Why are we normalizing this?
I heard this on the regular TV, like a Latinx person. I'm like, Latinx? You know what? I'm just going to stick with mestizo. Can't fuck with that one. Mestizo. I'm mestizo, y'all. Mestizo means mixture. That's what my race is. A mixture. A mixture of what? A fucking Spaniard and a fucking Indian. All right? So that's my heart on my belly. Get it right. I'm not Hispanic. I'm not Latino. I'm mestizo. Start fucking identifying yourself as to what you fucking are.
You
American.
know, just that's for as far as I'm. So I had a Puerto Rican dude came up to me the other day. He was a first sergeant in one of the other companies, and I always say this to people just to fuck
Mm-hmm.
with them. And he's like, "Hey, Cruz, hey, where you from, man?" Because I knew what he meant. I
Right.
knew what he meant. Okay, we're like the only dark dudes in the whole fucking place, you know. And I was like, I'm from Tennessee, first sergeant. Like I knew exactly what he meant, but I just wanted to fucking throw from Tennessee. And then eventually he just kind of looks at me kind of weird. Eventually that's okay, no, I'm Cuban and this and that, you know, but it's just the idea, like, and I'll say one thing for you guys, I mean, you might be, I was gonna throw a joke out there, insensitive joke, but I don't know who's listening to this. So at least you guys can trace your heritage a little bit better than I can, because who knows what the fuck happened on that island. There's only one type of person where you're from, and they all fucking look like you. I mean, I get it. Eventually, every once in a while, you get those Canelos who pop out who are gingers and shit, who are mixing around. Every once in a while, that happens. There's no telling. There's no telling where I came from.
This is
There's no telling what's in the background over there.
You're right. I mean, if you did a 23 and me, your ass would fucking be global. He'd be
Yeah,
every 23.
like I don't know. I don't know what I would say. I don't know what's mixed in there.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
scared.
that island fucking that island got raped. That shit.
Yeah, like, I don't know what to say.
Y'all had a little bit
Like,
of her thing.
yeah, yeah, it's rough. So I'm like, I'm just not even gonna look. We're just gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm just a dark American dude, and my family's really loud and speaks Spanish and talks fast. That's just how I kind of.
Dude, it's like fucking South Park, dude. When they called it with that episode with the lowriders and and the like people went to the future, the goobacks. Go back to where you came from. I don't know if you ever saw that episode.
I didn't see that. No.
But in the future, everybody's pretty much looks like fucking Mexicans. So that's why they're driving around lowriders and shit like that. And they're taking our jobs. That's where that came from. So, yeah, dude. But whatever, dude. I am not a fucking Latinx, is all I'm getting at, yo. Do we have anything on the news? Anything's come back? Any of the states called it yet? It's 6 o'clock my time, so 7 o'clock your time.
New Hampshire, I think is I don't know if they're called, but I do. Last thing I heard before we got was New Hampshire was red. Republican was kind of in the lead. It was kind of leaning red. New Hampshire and one other state, but it's too early to tell. It's like we see all types of shit right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I can find on my phone right now, dude. And our buddy who I sent that invite to, he must have just deleted it. He ain't trying
to. Fuck that guy. Hey, you know what he looks like, man? Like those old shows, like not Heart to Heart, but those old shows in the 80s, and they always came on TNT when we were kids in the 90s, like the hour-long shows. Yeah. That's what that motherfucker looks like right now with that mustache. He looks like
he looks like fucking Tom Selleck, though, man. He's got that.
He looks like him and his brother solve crimes. His younger brother is the good-looking, suave one, and he's kind of the rough brother who's just kind of, shut up, boy, let's go get it done. He looks fucking
type shit, but in the hills.
Yeah, this motherfucker.
Dude, fucking crazy, man. So, what kind of shit are you getting into this weekend?
This weekend, what do I go? God, my wife wants to go to Cades Cove.
You think you're gonna be able to see all the riots going on?
I know. No, it's out in the mountains, man. We're good. Cades Cove is a little old town-like place in the middle of the Smoky Mountains.
Oh, right.
She's been asking to go there for years, and I really don't want to. So I was like, "Hey, why don't we go later?" Then she switched it to Sunday. Like, fuck.
Damn.
Sunday's football. I can't fucking miss my Titans play. Like that's fucking.
What did the Titans do this weekend?
Oh God.
Bro, I want to hear it.
We lost.
Packers lost. All right.
Don't worry. Hey, our two Packers and Titans, those must have been the two biggest upsets of the year so far. You lost to the Vikings. We lost to the fucking Bengals. And there's this dude, the guy, like my, I guess you can call him like my, let's just say my deputy, second in command. He's a huge Bengals fan. I had to listen to that shit all fucking day for the last 2 days. Joe Burrow did this and that. Look, it was y'all got lucky. Y'all, it's like that movie Miracle with Kurt Russell with the fucking hockey team.
Yeah.
Miracle, yeah. This right here was the 1 out of 10 that they're actually gonna win. That shit would never happen again.
I don't know. I passed out during the fucking the Packers game, dude. I completely knocked the fuck out. But I did wake up to see some shit going on with the Bears and the Saints. I think it was that motherfucker straight tried to swing on that dude with a helmet on.
Dude, what the fuck was it? He hit him twice. Fucking twice. What the fuck?
Fucking helmet. What's that gonna do?
What do you think you're doing? Hey, these things are rated for some pretty hard fucking collisions. I'm not sure what the pounds per square inch is. Yeah. But I don't think your fucking hand is gonna fucking do anything to that. Like, what are you thinking?
Right.
And besides the fact you're about to get kicked out of the fucking game, like, what are you? You've been playing this game your whole life. What are you gonna do some dumb shit like that for?
They overpaid. Dude,
okay. You know what? Fucking athletes drive me crazy too.
Yes, they do.
Doing dumb shit like that, man. Like you've lived this life. This has been your whole life pretty much. Since you were a kid, more than most of these people, they played this sport or whatever the case may be. And you can do dumb shit like that. And the worst is when they're rich and they're still doing Aaron Hernandez. Motherfucker, you had it made. You were about to go to like Aaron Hernandez. I don't know how much you know about him, was an absolute fucking stud. He was better than Gronk, okay?
Sure.
And then you're gonna go out and do some ghetto shit like fucking kill people and shit like that. And
trying to be a gangster and shit, making all these millions. What is the deal with that?
What are you? Why are you putting yourself?
I think we have a caller calling in.
Okay.
Yeah, you're on. This is on the Gun Line Podcast Midweek Memo.
Hey, midweek memo, long time listener, first time caller. I'm just calling in about the election tonight. I hope everybody went out and voted Trump. Also, I don't know who this fucking new guy is. Cruising or Crew, whatever. He's not as good as the old guy, but he's all right, I guess.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've actually had a couple of people ask me about the old guy on the side, but
Yeah,
you know they've been wanting back, but unfortunately, it is what it is on that.
Hey, can the caller hear me?
that's what that is.
Can the caller hear?
Hey,
Caller, can you hear?
well, for anyone, I mean, we didn't want to put this out, but I don't know if you saw the old guy, but something happened involving kids and a laptop and some weird shit. So he had to leave for a while. Anyone listening to this?
The van, fucking shit went down in that van.
Oh, so that you know what? The van, the mustache.
Yes, it all kind of.
Fucking legal 18-year-old Asian girls. One, maybe, I don't know. There's some weird details, but I can't tell the difference between those people. I've heard it's all totally legit. He just got to lay low for a while.
Ah, okay. That what it was.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh my God, man. Dude, why don't you just accept the fucking invite I sent you?
Did you? Fuck, I should have checked my email. I didn't know you had sent one.
Well, go check it and come on down.
Oh, man, I'm busy. I just got to call in real quick and say, just say what's up, man.
All right. MAGA, baby, MAGA.
Hey, Mega, hey, polls are closing. I got InfoWars, live stream, and election results, and drinking beers.
All right.
So,
Well, it was good to hear
yeah.
from you. Hope you come back to the gun line sometime and shoot the shit with us.
man, let's do that someday.
Sounds like a plan, brother.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
You too. All right. Later. Motherfucker.
What a dirtbag.
Oh, man. That chemistry, man. That chemistry with all three of us. I'm just imagining all three of us together on this shit would make it would only be 40 minutes every week, but motherfuckers would fucking die for it. But
That'd be good.
dude, I wish people would understand, like, this is how it was with us, you know, when we were in the military.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. I mean, is this Facebook or anything?
No, we're not on Facebook Live.
How the fuck did he know to call? Because we were just talking about it. That was fucking weird.
That is weird. But no, he knows that that we're recording right now, so he need that motherfucker, dude. But yeah, it for those of y'all that don't know, that was Kowalczyk on the line. You know, he knew that we were recording today, and he's part of this trifecta here. We all three of us were privates together, and dude, if you would just catch us at the right fucking moment, it would be fucking on like Donkey Kong, man. It was great fucking times. Great fucking time. Like right now, I'm just thrown back right now, dude. Just thrown back. Anyways, that threw me back for a minute.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
What were we talking about?
Yeah, no, hey, one of the things I remember most about him was when he got that fucking grill.
Oh my God. Yes. The fucking dude. I'm telling you, you would see this motherfucker. All right, y'all. I need y'all to picture this. All right. You see a fucking Cadillac bumping Lil Wayne or bumping some kind of fucking like ghetto-tastic music on some Vogues. All right. Tinted windows, looking clean as fuck. You do not expect a fucking white boy to open that door up with fucking jeans, some boots, and you know, a little tight shirt with a hat on.
The suspenders.
And the
suspenders.
You know, you did not expect that coming out that Cadillac. I'm just saying. You know.
No. Hey, he was looking like something straight out of American History X.
And with a fucking grill with the 219 on it. The region.
Oh God.
West Indiana, the region. Dude, and he got that shit ordered while we were in Iraq too.
Yeah, I remember he had them fitted. They sent the mold. He sent the mold back to him and they sent that shit out. That was fucking that was wild.
Dude, you take pictures with that shit with the Iraqi money. We used to call him Paul Walczyk.
Yeah.
Right?
Remember, I don't know. Yeah, remember he had that watch. He had that giant fucking watch from the fucking with the diamonds around it. Yeah,
Oh my God. Was that one of the
that
stories?
shit looked ridiculous.
Did that happen?
Yeah, that was one of Taylor.
One of his connections?
Taylor threw that. I think Taylor threw it away because I think people roasted him for it. Everyone was roasting him when he pulled that watch out. So I want to say he threw it away.
Dude.
Kowalik saw it and he picked that bitch right up and started wearing it.
I can't believe you motherfuckers treated that poor boy like that. He was about to kill himself, man. Weren't y'all like on Tower Guard one day and y'all started talking shit about him over the radio about like how many dogs?
That was Kowalik. No, that was Kowalik who did it. He starts he starts repeating, dude, and I'm in there with Taylor and I see his face drop like he's about to die. Like it was just the worst day of his life. And I'm like, oh God, but it's so funny. Dude, when you remember back in the day, we used to, if you were on guard, I used to do it. When he started going off on his tangents, I would hit the mic so that I could start listening. It would play over the radio so people could try to hear his stories because it'd be so, dude, I kept getting stuck with that motherfucker.
Nah, the only one thing I remember about Mike's and we were on, I think on OP7, you and I, and sorry, Juarez was doing radio checks. He said, Lima Charlie, you were like Delta Sierra. You don't remember that, do you? Where you said Delta Sierra?
Probably. I might have said some shit.
What are you trying to say by that? And we're saying, you know, between you and I, me and you were up there like, yeah, dick.
Yeah.
And then you keep on like, no, dirty south.
Dirty South.
So sorry, Juarez, if you're hearing this, you were right the first time. That's what we meant by Delta.
Oh God. I'll be honest, I miss being a private. I miss being a private and just doing private shit.
Dude, I was telling people on this podcast how we used to do the GOAT and fucking remember with that goddamn x-ray machine at the front gate? The next motherfuckers that come in do the GOAT or the brain, all that dumb shit. We did a lot of dumb shit. You know, when people ask us what our experience was in war, I think that was predominantly it. Doing a bunch of dumb shit until
that's all it is, man.
Yep.
So I tell people a lot. Unfortunately, I was not a private at this time, so I didn't have as much fun. But one of the best times for me in the Army was in Afghanistan. Because in Afghanistan is different from Iraq, for those who haven't been. Okay. Afghanistan, you're just off by yourself. It's your battery set up on a cop somewhere, and you're 2 hours away from anything. Okay. There's no one there. It's just you guys. So there's no sergeant major to come fucking holler at me about some bullshit. There's nobody. And you're just fucking taking it easy. Then, you get the heads up. Hey, battalion commander's coming. Everyone get shirts on and tops on, or whatever the case may be. So you get one of those. But so we did our patrols. We did our missions. And again, since there was no one there, you just hung out with the boys all day.
That's fucking
just awesome. Had fun, man. Just hung out with the boys. The missions were rough. Of course, it's Afghanistan, so it's a little different. Things are a little crazier out there. But just hanging out with the boys, and I fucking miss that shit, man. Just staying up all night playing dominoes and talking shit and just.
Dude, you mentioned that sergeant majors or anything like that aren't on your list, but check this out. My old sergeant major, my last sergeant major, that motherfucker, he flew over Shinwar, I think it was, and put his binos on and just happened to see the gun line. Gun line was not wearing her fucking shit.
Oh God.
It was an ass chewing for that. I'm like, are you fucking serious, dude? Like that motherfucker. I'll tell you what though, that sergeant major was Sergeant Major Mendoza, he ate my ass up, bro. He lit me up.
I had a few instances. Sergeant Major Grinson, that's the new Sergeant Major of the Army. Okay, he was our Sergeant Major in Germany.
Careful what you say here.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna tell a story about what happened. So
I just look, the fact that he's a 13 Bravo and making all these fucking changes, that's fucking disgusting as a 13 banger.
Oh God, he's a legit badass though. He's done some shit, and from everyone I've talked, like my old first sergeant used to work for him when he was his first sergeant. Like he's legit. He's a legit bad. And I saw that motherfucker. Like that motherfucker be on that fucking treadmill, like a high ass setting flag, and I'd be working out. I get done working out. He's still on that treadmill, fucking getting it. Like, but either way, anyway. So he comes And so it's Afghanistan, man. So we were out fucking doing whatever we wanted, you know. He comes out to visit, and he goes on a patrol with us one day. Well, we all got all the NCOs. We all got, all right. So our major's here. Make sure you're wearing Kevlar. Make sure you fucking got shit on when we go out on this patrol, okay? And nope. My lieutenant gets out. No Kevlar, no nothing. He gets out, sleeves fucking rolled up before it was a thing, before it came back. And he's watching, and I'm like, sir, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? We're just like, what the fuck, sir? Shit hit the fan when we got back. Dude. He wanted my platoon sergeant almost got fired. And well, I'm pretty sure he actually was gone 2 months later, or maybe a month later. But like the whole platoon was going to get shut down. They ended up moving in a new platoon sergeant from headquarters, some infantry dude. He took over our platoon, and lieutenant stayed. He was gone after a little while too. Like shit, fucking. He went like, I want them all fired. I want this and that. I wasn't there for the conversation, but we had to have a big talk with Smoke and the lieutenant afterwards. And it's like, come on, and because our major's looking at it like, why are you letting your lieutenant fucking just run around out of control like that? What the fuck are you doing? And so that was a big fucking deal, man. Like that's also the same platoon where I ended up on AKO with
your rolled up sleeves.
Yeah, and then he's in the background rolled, but I'm the only one that has the name put on. I'm the only one looking at the camera, and they put my name on the thing. I'm like, what fucking asshole put that on AKO?
Dude, and it's funny you mentioned that, man. We were actually having this discussion on the Shoot the Shit with my boy Urena. We were talking about how officers seem to be taking more charge now, you know, at the battery level.
God.
And, you know, all respect to officers, I got it, you know, but at the butter bar level, first lieutenant level, you know, you need to be learning from your NCOs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things that came out of that was the education system that we have for the NCOs nowadays. Apparently, everything can be done online. WLC is now online, I guess, even with the COVID.
I think they allowed some shit because of COVID and everything. Yeah.
But I mean, to me, it all started back then. I mean, I remember when I went to WLC, day 0, you're laying out all your shit, you know, inside that fucking right there, and the SGLs are fucking on your ass. It was like being a private all over again, you know?
Yeah.
But it was there to, you know, you were there to refine your fucking skills. So, but anyways, we already beat that horse. It just, to me, it just seems like the fucking NCO the Corps is losing its backbone.
Yes, and they're letting it happen. They're letting it happen, and it's
That's exactly what he was saying. Like, you know, it's the NCO's fault. It's our fault. It's the culture that we're bringing because we're allowing it to happen. Now, nobody's saying go respectful as fuck to an LT either, but you know, you got to pull them aside, and that goes to the platoon sergeant. And, you know, take a LT like, hey, sir, you know, I get this is your platoon, but you know, let's work together here. You know what I'm saying? But then I think about when Smoke and Captain Sanders Sola, you know,
that was a fucking
woo.
That was the shit we saw coming up. It was like, no lieutenant's coming around here talking about anything. Just fuck up and go sit down.
Anytime I think about Smoke, man, I just remember the fucking water with salt.
Yeah. Oh God, don't even.
That water in the canteen. We ended up putting a bunch of fucking salt in there for him to taste. Or when he gets with Kowalski, like, where Polsha at?
Oh, there's so many Smokeisms, man. It never ends.
I don't want to say it because he might listen to this one day. Be like,
yeah, I don't want to
beat your motherfucking ass.
Those motherfuckers, yeah.
My favorite though, and Smoke, if you hear this shit, you know it's true. You can't deny this. Remember when we would have our fucking prayer before we would roll out? There was one night that we were doing QRF, and we're supposed to go do clear route Irish for the Rhino runs. And Smoke, he told Sergeant Jay, I guess, that he wanted us while Sergeant Landis was doing the prayer.
Oh, yes, I guess.
He wanted to go,
What the fuck? Oh, God.
This was not the movie Glory. We wasn't about to start humming.
No. Hey, he said some crazy shit. But you know, one thing I will give him credit for. One thing I don't know, I don't know if you remember this. There was like a 2-week period in Iraq where I kept fucking up. I'm just gonna say I kept fucking up.
You mean like when you fell
Yeah,
asleep while we were on fucking on Irish and
yeah, it was the same time.
you guys hot mic and like, oh shit, we gotta wake up.
he hot my cruise like the fuck up. I was like, oh god. So that happened. Then I ran into the Humvee in front of me that day. Cause I fell asleep driving and I fucking ran. And then I don't know what was going on, man. It was just like a 2-week period. I kept like shit was just off for me. Okay. I think maybe I was just burnt out or something. Then I fell asleep on that tower. Remember at the checkpoint coming into the fob?
What tower?
Not
Oh,
the tower, but
yeah, at the ECP with the
yeah.
yeah.
Yes. I fell asleep there, and that was a big deal, you know. And I guess officers said what officers do, say like, "Oh, he should be max this and that." But
Right.
Smoke was actually cool. Smoke actually pulled me inside of his room, like, "Hey, man, what's the deal, Cruz? This ain't you. Like, what's going on? Like this, I know this isn't you. Talk to me. Let me know what's up." And so he pulled me aside. He didn't do anything crazy. He didn't come after me crazy. He knew that wasn't who I was, and I was just burnt out at the time, I guess. And so he was cool enough, you know, and experienced enough to just kind of pull me to the side and talk to me about what was going on. So I gotta give him credit for that, man. He didn't try to hammer me.
They were trying to groom you though, because I remember when they were going to give you corporal while we were out there. Remember?
Yeah.
You had to separate yourself from us, that you couldn't hang out with us anymore. And then you came up to us all fucking sad, like, hey guys, I might not be able to hang out with y'all anymore. I gotta be with Sergeant Maluga and sorry, land.
Oh god. Hey.
It's good though. That's good shit. You were high speed, you were on your point, you were on point with your shit.
Yeah. So I ended up. I think you left by the time I saw. Well, while I was waiting on points to make E5, they ended up pinning me corporal while I was promotable. That was the worst fucking rank in the world. Oh my god, you were the bitch of the NCOs.
Yep.
Anytime, send Corporal Cruz. We got an NCO, so we're right. We need a PP watcher. Hey, Corporal Cruz, dude, anytime there was a meeting, they wouldn't have enough copies. Hey, Corporal Cruz, hey, you stop. Hey, run over to battalion, go make some copies for us. God damn it, this is all I do.
This guy, I got pinned corporal in Korea. December through, I don't know, till I got pinned E5, bro. I was bus patrol. I was fucking CQ. I was on staff duty. I was like, God damn, y'all killing me here, bro. Range. We got range coming up. Corporal Lopez. Like, are you fucking serious, dude? There's other NCOs here,
No, man. You were the lowest motherfucker, and all of them are just gonna tell you what to do.
Dude, when they put me on bus patrol, it was funny as fuck. I went to go put a report for bus patrol, and they looked at me. They were like, "You an NCO?" Like, Corporal Lopez. They're like, "You're nothing but a specialist." I'm like, motherfucker, man. It was tell me this shit, bro. Like, god damn, man. Like, fuck it, whatever, dude. Just give me the goddamn routes. I hate it.
Fucking so what is bus patrol? Is that you just drive the bus around, or
no? You're a bus monitor pretty much. So what happens is on the weekends, soldiers do what the soldiers does out in the Ville. So they got to take the bus, especially like if you're in Camp Hovey, because Camp Hovey and Camp Casey are right next to each other, like literally on the same place. Kind of like, think about it like Victory and that other shit in the buyout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So basically, you got to be on the bus to make sure that these motherfuckers don't act up, and if they do, you got to kick them off the bus or escort them to the MPs, call the MPs on them. Luckily, never had it happen while I was on there, and I'm surprised I never got kicked off the bus, bro.
Okay.
I blacked out many a times on that bus. Blacked the fuck out.
This sounds like so. Is it kind of like the CP duty?
When you got to go walk on. That's another fucking duty that you have to go courtesy patrol, where you walk. Yeah, we would walk to fucking Ville. Make sure people are fucking. You got to walk that stupid patch like you're a fucking MP. God damn.
I did do that in Germany. It's fucking snowing. Like there's like 6 inches of fucking snow. They had us in downtown Baumholder doing CP. Like nobody's fucking out, man. Nobody's out in this shit right now. Then we walk by, and then of course, my fucking soldier, fucking Fisher, starts hitting on fucking strippers and shit. So I'm like, God, what the fuck, man? Just
Dude, at least your Joes out there in Germany aren't known for fucking hooking up with fucking Filipina broads, fucking juicy girls, fucking drinkies.
juicy girl.
Yeah, bro. Look, I used to have an Asian thing. I had a thing for Asians until I got there. Dude, I'm serious. Every fucking where. Buy me drink, buy me drink, buy me drink, buy me drink. No, I will not buy you a fucking drink. Leave me alone. Oh, hi, GI. Hi, GI. And then, of course, every time I went to the field, Ajiman knew when we were going out there. Fucking the broads in there knew when we were going out there because they would know when we got paid, when we came back. They know when we come. Dude, fuck that. Anyways, we're any new results coming in yet?
It's at 7:20. So I know I don't have. I really should. I have 3 unused TVs in my house. I really should put one down here in my basement.
Let me see what I
I
can
spend
find.
so much fucking time down here.
Here, let me look at the Facebook because Facebook has it all.
Yeah, that's where all the shit's happening, son.
All right. So let's see. You know what's funny, dude? When I put up something like thoughtful or meaningful on the fucking Facebook, I get maybe 1 or 2 likes. But if I put up a stupid meme, everybody named Mama likes that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that shit's funny. That's yeah. That's.
I don't know, man. Let's see. What the hell am I looking at? Black Lives Matter, bitches. Oh, of course. All right. The Carter crew has cast our ballots. That's from our old buddy, old Stanley Carter and his family. All right. Nope, I don't see any election shit yet. So far,
Dude,
the isn't burning.
I'm gonna be so pissed if we gotta wait 2 or 3 weeks for this.
I don't think it'll take that long, man.
Oh, I didn't tell you. Fuck, man. So they got us wearing like polos. Like we're not wearing uniform for the rest of the week. Like just in case shit gets wild or something. They just don't want, they don't think anything would happen with military, but they just to be safe, like yeah, just wear polos the rest of the week just to make sure you're not a target or anything.
Honestly, I mean, do y'all even know how to fight? You're recruiters.
It's fuck you.
You're like the French, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey. So my recruiting office, there's me. I got a 19 Delta, 2 infantry cats. So we're good to go. We're good to go.
How long y'all been recruiters though? Y'all done forgot.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me. I done forgot about that. Yeah, most of my guys are fresh, but I've been out here 8 years, so it's been a little.
8 years already?
Yeah.
Hey. Retirement, man.
4 more years.
I don't know.
And either way, you know what? You've seen I've sent you, for people listening, I've sent him texts on the side and pictures on the side. I still know how to fucking put a hole through something. All right.
I know. You good. I wouldn't fuck with you. Not from a long range. Dude, so let's go ahead and start wrapping this midweek memo up. Normally it's supposed to run about 30 to 45 minutes, but we get wrapped up in our conversation sometimes. I hope I brought y'all some entertainment, or Cruz and I brought y'all some entertainment here. Let's see who fucking wins, man. What do you, without telling us who you voted for, who do you think is gonna win?
My mind has changed. Okay, 6 months ago, 90% chance Trump wins. Before COVID and everything else happened, 90% chance. Yeah. I still think he's gonna win. I just don't think it's gonna be the landslide that it would have been 6 months ago. And I think let's see what happens with the mail-in ballots.
I agree with you. I think that it would have been a landslide had COVID not hit. I think that it would have been a fucking landslide because hate him or love him, that motherfucker, he was doing shit. I don't give a fuck if he inherited it from Obama. I don't give 2 fucks. But the point is, he was doing well, and nobody could take it. And it's like Masvidal said, we were winning Super Bowls, before COVID. You don't take out the coach that wins Super Bowls and put somebody in, another coach that for 47 years hasn't done shit. So I'm just
so you listen. I listened to that one too. Masvidal, that's my boy, son. That's my Cuban brother.
Oh, now you're enriched to your Cuban side, huh? that dude looks tough too, man.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody will fucking go crazy with him saying that.
No, people ain't saying shit to him.
Fuck no. But honestly, I think it'll be contested, of course. I really thought it was going to be a landslide. I still kind of have an inkling it will. I just don't know which side because there have been a lot of fucking mail-in votes, and
Yes.
that right there is kind of scary, man.
Yeah. I know we're almost done, but I was surprised that Trump did not hit Biden over more stuff on his record, more stuff about his history. I'm surprised he didn't hit him with more of it, like the plagiarism and all the other shit that he's done in the past.
Yeah.
That I was a little surprised by that, why he didn't do it, but whatever.
I don't know, man. At the end of the day, though, who knows what the powers that be are? They're probably in it together, bro.
Who knows? Who the fuck knows?
Together. All I can say is y'all had Tulsi Gabbard handed it to you in a fucking plate, you goddamn Democrats. That's who I would have voted for.
So hey, maybe next week's midweek memo, we might be looking at a regime change. We might be looking at we might be looking at the downfall of America next week, depending on what happens here.
Dude, I put it up there earlier. The motherfuckers that this is for any of y'all listeners out there. If you go out and protest because your candidate lost, I got it. Protest. It's your fucking right. God damn it. I was willing to give my life for it. But if you're an asshole that's going out there just to go steal shit,
no, God,
burn shit down just for the sake of burning shit down, you, my friend, need to be shot. Because you are just doing that under the guise of somebody else's fucking right to protest. The motherfuckers that are going to go out and loot and protest, they already have it in their head that they're going to go do it regardless of who fucking wins. You know what I'm saying? So what's sad is that it's coming down to that point where Americans are going to end up shooting Americans over this dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna. If things get too bad, I honestly think, because I think there's people preparing for it already, and they're ready to shoot someone. They're ready. So if it gets bad and people do start going wild, I do think people will get shot this weekend.
Oh yeah. And I'm not talking about just Chicago because of regular gangland violence. We're talking about motherfuckers out there doing dumb shit. So y'all be safe out there, and I'll catch y'all on the Shoot the Shit Saturday. I'm gonna have my boy Marquis Davis. That's my Black Rush Limbaugh, as I call him, and he'll be on here with me. I'm sure we're gonna be talking politics on that one because that man is very learned in politics, and I'm not. I give my opinions and I'll give two shits about it. But anyways, I'll see y'all then. We'll talk on that and see what else happens, y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Make America great again, or ride in with Biden. Love, peace, and hair grease. Gun line out. Bye, y'all.